Welcome to episode 36 of A Dose of Sinanity. I am GR3 and I am joined by Welshie and Jamokin. Welshie, you're back this week.
I return from
Good
faraway
to have
lands.
you. Oh man, where you been?
The worst place in America, my friend.
Where's that, Canada?
Ohio.
Ohio?
Chattanooga.
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 Oh,
Yo, any of our listeners from Chattanooga, I don't want you. Leave. I know we only have 6, but really, I hate Chattanooga.
yeah, but they're the
Please.
6 that matter. You know what I mean? When we finally, just hit it big, it's gonna be those 6 that are
Those 6.
gonna,
They get
gonna be
VIP
sitting there
status.
lost, and then we're just never gonna know they're ever
I was
gone.
gonna say we're gonna be
So-
boycotted by the whole region of Chattanooga, which is like 6 people.
Oh no, that's right. I'm calling Chattanooga. Oh, you're a shithole. But where else is shitty, Welshie? Where's the second worst, please?
Ohio, absolutely.
Ohio?
I've been to Ohio. I've been to Cleveland. I actually thought Cleveland was actually really nice.
Isn't
I hear a
Ohio
lot of-
born?
Every
I don't know.
shithole has a gem somewhere.
How was you guys' Christmas?
A lot of fun.
Yeah, what'd you
Drove around fucking everywhere, dude. This is the
Yeah,
worst
word.
thing. Yeah, dude, this is the worst.
Word.
Yeah, we're at the point now where we have an apartment, so it's like you're expected to go everywhere. And I got my dad's Christmas, I have my mom's Christmas, I have Kathy's family's Christmas, and then I got my dad's birthday, but that's born on Boxing Day. So it's like I got to bounce around this goddamn Eastern Seaboard seeing everybody. I got to see my dad twice.
See,
Damn.
you need to get on this something me and my wife are on, and we alternate Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we're like, sorry about you. Like we're sticking with one. Christmas is a little different because everyone does this, but like we're not doing her family until like the 8th or 9th or whatever that Sunday is. But like split it up a little bit because it gets to the point where like you're running around. Like her family lives like an hour and a half north of us.
Uh-huh.
My family lives 2.5, 3 hours east of us. So like if we're gonna go to every single one, I think there was one Christmas where when we first started dating, Catherine ended up meeting us in St. Louis. But she went to her family's in the morning and then drove to ours in the afternoon and did Christmas the next day. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, once we were together for a little while, I was like, okay, we're gonna alternate Thanksgiving and Christmas, and just sorry about you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we're hitting that point where we need to start doing single holidays with single families. Because for the love of God, man, even her family was like, oh, you went to your mom's for Thanksgiving. I mean, it means you can come up here next weekend, right? And drive the 2.5 hours out here and 2.5 hours back. It's like, yeah,
Your ass can come to me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nah, you can come crash here.
No, it's way too much work hosting.
I
I'd
would
rather drive.
much rather host. Like just come. Like I don't mind all
Yeah,
the
but
other
then they
stuff.
drink your beer, dude.
Hey, who cares,
I do, bro.
I
That's
don't.
cutting into my margins.
man? You always got to have guest beers. You got to get a
Oh.
little bit more guest beers. It's
Yeah,
like,
what vintage though? That's the thing.
What
You
do
don't
you
want to
mean?
run through so many vintages.
I don't think vintage beers are a good thing. I'm pretty sure it's
They are if they're for
expired beer.
guests. No, they're for guests.
Ah,
man,
That's what vintage beer is.
Catherine was not upset, but she was like, "Are you okay to drive home? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I've barely drank. Like we were at my uncle's for like 5 hours, and maybe like 6, and there's like 3 bottles of wine gone." And Catherine's like, "You drank all that?" I was like, "No, that was my aunt." And I was like, I've had maybe like half of one of those bottles, maybe 3/4 if we're being generous here. And
And you're a big
we, we,
boy.
s- we see easy now, man. You're gonna hurt the feels.
I just meant like you're very stout.
But like I had like one quick glass real fast. The rest I was like barely sipping and all that stuff. And I was like, I gotta drive home in a couple hours, like whatever. I don't want to get drunk. My aunt, however, she tilts him back. Like she got there and was drinking gin, and then as soon as I opened a bottle of wine, it was just bottoms up. It was funny. Like they're very wine people,
Mhm.
and they make sure that they get top of the line shit. Like,
Ooh.
and I'm like, everyone has at least some shit wine, right? Like, has to. Like, you have your good shit that you bring out at holidays and things, but you have some like your like casual drinking wine that's usually like fucking like 15-20 bucks.
You got like the gallon bottles of wine that just sit on the table. Yep.
And I go, can I just drink some of your shit wine? Like, I don't know the difference between like good and bad wine. Like, give me some of that. She's like, I only have good wine. And I'm like,
Bullshit.
oh, that's what I was like. So she goes down and she opens up this bottle of wine. She's like, this is like $80 wine. And the whole bottle's gone in like
Yeah.
30 minutes. And I'm like, that seems silly.
Meanwhile, you're just like, Karen, I know you got that box of wine in the back of that goddamn closet.
yeah,
You
the
bring that
fucking
shit out.
the
You
box
bring that
wine,
shit
like
out.
it's not even in a bottle. The real nasty shit.
It's the best, dude.
Oh man, Jamokin, how was Kwanzaa?
I don't know.
What? I thought you celebrate Kwanzaa.
No.
Oh, what do you celebrate? What do you celebrate in Canada?
Christmas.
You have no way you have Christmas. in
Yes, we're closer to the North Pole than you.
There's
bozo.
no
Canada. Okay,
Christmas
but
in
is
Canada.
your Santa blue?
No.
What color is your Santa?
He wears a red suit.
And what else?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
How's your Christmas?
Oh man, my Christmas was so fucking good, guys. It was so good.
The story
Sorry,
ends.
that's all I got.
Yeah, great
Okay,
story,
Naya.
dude. Come on.
Okay, Naya, chill.
What did you get for Christmas, Jamokin?
Well, I got socks.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Okay.
So did I.
Socks, underwear, best part of Christmas.
Yeah.
See,
dude.
now that's when you know you've grown the fuck up, is when you like you get socks underwear for Christmas most years, but now you start to get excited about it. Like that's the real taker of like, I have grown the fuck up, haven't I?
Do y'all have a Duluth trading company in Canada or in Pennsylvania?
Duluth? Yeah, we
Duluth
do actually.
Trading.
No, we do actually.
So my mother discovered this place a couple years ago, and she only gets me like underwear and socks from Duluth, and that place is legit, dude. Like, hands down, best boxers, hands down, the best best socks. She got me a belt from there that's like a handmade belt.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Well, you sign up for their emailing list, you get 20% off your first order of $50 or more.
Sponsored
No
by
shit.
Duluth.
Shipping.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good because like everything there is like $50 or more.
Good lord.
One,
Shout
one
out our
pair of
sponsor.
socks. Yeah, shout out our sponsor. Yeah, I mean, getting like socks and underwear, like it's funny. Like my mother sent me a thing and right before Christmas and asked me, she's like, "Is this what you look like for your holidays? Is this like a little like cartoon, like comic thing? This
Mhm.
guy standing in front of the Christmas tree and like his boxers and socks, and they just have holes and like falling apart." And I'm like, "Yep, that's what it looks like every Christmas." Just waiting for the new ones.
I'm actually I'm so proud of myself for remembering to send Jamokin and his mother a Christmas card. Have we ever talked about the strange
Where the
relationship?
fuck was mine?
Yours is also on the way.
Yeah.
It's more so.
I probably got the, oh shit, I'm going on a podcast and going to talk about this sympathy because I didn't get you one. Now I had to send in the mail today.
No, it's
That's
already
probably
on the way,
what
dude.
you did.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Like
So
Kathy
already on the
can
way
tell you.
as
Kathy
of
can
this
tell you.
morning.
She's so proud of
Yeah.
me for remembering to send all of them. Like she honestly forgot this year, which was super shocking.
I will
Like,
kill you.
Shame on you, Kathy.
did anybody hear that? I hope the mic picked that up. Kathy just immediately appeared behind me and just said, "I will kill you." Oh god, no, she remembered everybody, and she remembered Jamoke and fucking Kelly. And what is it? She actually got me to get him a gift too, which I thought was really sweet. Dude, I'm gonna say this really quickly though. What was the Sorgel's place we went to? We went to this orchard that had the weirdest goddamn ornaments for sale. And
Oh
I
my
wanted.
God.
There was like, what were they? There was
Hockey
like
pucks,
hockey pucks, bottles of Corona,
shrimp cocktail.
ornaments. Like, dude, there were some really weird ones there.
It was out there.
And
Enjoy-
special guest Kathy coming onto the podcast.
Special
Kathy
guest,
piping up on the
Kathy.
podcast over here.
We didn't even introduce her.
Indeed. Catherine, the fiance, is over here talking shit. But anyway,
Oh, how do you spell that?
don't worry about that. But yeah, just for anybody who doesn't know, and I love that this is, I don't know, even remember how this fucking started, but me and Jamokin's family Jamokin's mother send, what is it, holiday good wishes to each other, like every single holiday. So like, I'll just be like, she'll send me Happy 4th of July, and I'll go, Happy Canada Day. And then I don't know, just how that has started.
Did you end up? I don't even remember how you ended up in my mother's DMs.
Neither do I. And let's not put it that way. But it's
let's put it that way because it's so much more enjoyable.
But I don't know, man. It's a funny fucking relationship. And we got a gift.
I
for
really
both of
hope you did not send dildos. That's all I'm hoping.
you.
That's honestly what I'm kind of expecting to come in the mail for Jamokin's mother.
I really
If
hope
you,
Next
you
subject.
got Jamokin's mother,
Next
a
subject.
black dildo,
Next subject.
ruining surprises over here.
I sent you a gift first. I know the address. You're gonna ass can of whoop ass, boy.
So with that being said, we're also creeping up on New Year's, guys. Anybody got plans?
I'm gonna
You know-
spend it with my best friends because whoever you start the year with is who you're gonna end it with. Am I right, guys?
Are these the
Oh,
ones
man,
you
I'm
call
gonna
a
end.
prostitute
I'm
for?
gonna end the year fishing with you.
How sweet.
Okay, no, actually, this is like, we need to sidebar real quickly. You two have been so far down Fishing Planet, the game. Like, I'm into fishing too, dude, but Jesus Christ, every time that I even peek on my computer, which isn't often, I just see Fishing Planet for both of you. What's
Which
what's
you
going
have
on
the
there?
game. You could join us. It's bonding time.
For the love of God, I'm not fishing on my computer. Of all the
Why?
things, because of all the things I
And
could do.
Tim?
I could fly through space. I could
We
go
got-
subterranean. I could fight
We
the
got
plague
Pat
in
and
Halo.
Tim. We got Pat and Tim to play.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If Cookie's girlfriend wants to play, she can swing through. I mean,
Absolutely.
like, we got room for everybody to fish.
Are we looking at the
Really?
dude, PSGS fishing tournament?
No,
No,
Oh,
no, no.
no, way too much work.
Speaking of,
No
how much money have you dropped, Jamokin, on that game?
Shut up.
No, I get on one day and I'm like, where are you fishing at? Because we've been staying about the same level the entire time. We always fish together, and I'm looking at the lake that we logged off last, and I'm like, you're not there, and he goes, nowhere. And I look, this man is fishing in the Amazon, which is like level like 70.
excuse me.
Like lake. And I'm like, how the hell did you get there? And I go, let me see it stream. And he's just driving a boat. And I'm like, oh, that's a DLC boat. You bought your way to that place.
It's
You
gold
bought
plated
it.
and shit.
And he goes,
Yeah.
I'm catching bull shark. And I'm like, okay, hold on.
You're
So
bull shark
Yeah, dude.
in the Amazon?
Yeah. They're freshwater sharks, dude.
They are.
And yeah, and no more than 5 minutes later, I'm joining them. DLC my way to the Amazon.
Like, I looked at it like 5 times, man.
I did. I was itching. I was like, I want to stay kind of where Jamokin's at. And as soon as he did it, I was like, okay, sold.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
It's fun. There's something just fun. It's just chill.
It is.
It's a good way to like wind down your day of gaming, you know? Instead
It's
of
like-
getting mad at Dota and going to bed furious, you
One of your, like, the
do some
more recent podcasts that we did, we talked about the mentality of the game and how to go in to your Dota games and being frustrated and upset and all that stuff. Like, it's a losing MMR kind of like mentality to have. So when you get frustrated with Dota or you're just kind of winding up, getting ready, we fish. Puts us in that MMR winning mood. You know, until your rod breaks and then you have to go back to Lone Star, and
Oh no.
that puts you in
Hey,
bad.
you found the solution going back to Lone Star.
I did DLC.
DLC.
But dude, I gotta say, like, dude, I'm just looking it up. Like, you both blow anyone that I fucking play a game with out of the water with this game. I got like 12 people that play this game. Every one of them is like half hour, 2 hours. Motherfucker, you put in 87 hours each into that fucking game. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, you gotta go hard.
The goddamn
Here's
fisherman.
another bit of that. Boats in that game are god.
Are they?
Oh, they're the greatest. I had a submarine.
You did have
What
a
the
submarine.
fuck do you mean you had a submarine? It's a fishing game.
The boats in this game are indestructible. And especially in the Amazon, it's actually called the Amazonian Maze.
Yeah.
There's portions that you have to boat through that are very, very, very skinny. Well, my speedboat that goes 60, 65 miles per hour just bumper boats its way through.
It's so much fun. Like,
You hit
silly.
rock, you launch. Man, I was in Alberta on that lake and hit something and then flew up and parked my boat next to the log cabin. Parked it like a truck in the driveway.
You could just hear Freebird in the background.
Oh, it's funny. I mean,
It's awesome. Oh, the game is. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Dota all day, all fishing by night.
Really?
yeah, kind of.
Fair enough.
I mean, my days right now is going from working on PSGS Invitational to fishing to playing Dota, getting pissed off, fishing again.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, there's work somewhere in there, but who cares about that stuff? You know what I mean?
It's not the PSGS Invitational. That's the word.
Yeah. But you know what is coming up soon? 82L is starting up here in a couple weeks. I believe don't quote me on this, but I believe the 5th is the end of registration and the 12th is the first week.
We gotta get on that, Walshy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when speaking of, when are you two making your return to the 82L scene?
What season is it?
Who the fuck knows?
30.
Man?
I think it's 37.
I'll be
Is it
back for season
37?
69.
I think it's
Yeah,
37.
buddy.
There'll be a lot of teams in 69 because I think a lot of people come back. If they make it. Probably season 38. We're gonna run it back, PSGS.
I'm probably going to sign up as a caster, like an actual caster, for this upcoming season. And I'm just going to try and reacquire my taste for Dota, I think. Just if I watch some decently high tier Dota, like I'll do only the Champions League, I think. Then I feel like I'll probably get back into
Yo,
it,
that's
but
fucked up though.
Why?
Because I'm not in the Champions
Don't
League.
cast his thing.
Why? Why not cast me?
Because I've seen it. You'll have more fun casting champion.
Yo, we're gonna win a lot of games.
Yes, you will win a lot of games.
Welshie, do you even
And-
know my stack?
I think you've told me the stack before, but I've forgotten.
I've got Dill, Fred,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Slammin',
6, 7, 8,
and
9,
Red.
0.
Fred is in Fredbug?
No, Fred. Like Fred as in like the main
1,
man.
2,
who-
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
0.
Gotcha.
The man who takes the notes at the town halls.
Oh, of course.
The guy that does the minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the
he's my
secretary.
new Welshie.
What the fuck do you mean you're new Welshie? There ain't no
You
fucking new
abandoned
Welshie.
me,
There ain't no
man.
fucking Welshie. You have a new offlaner. You ain't got no new Welshie.
Like, you abandoned me.
Motherfucker, don't play brew.
Yeah, he does.
Actually, he does.
He doesn't play brew like I do. Bad.
I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah,
better.
I bet it's bad now. Yeah, you've only played League in the last like 2 months.
You're correct. And as of I don't know about that though, man. New set came out. New Tiger. Fucking the dopest brew set I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm feeling it.
Is really cool brew set.
You got to do one thing for me. I saw this on a Reddit post the other day. Apparently, there's officially now a way, like a comp where you can run an all Egyptian team, like Egyptian Pudge, Egyptian Huskar, and like full combo. I need to see that at least once.
And who in that do you want me to play?
Chen.
Deal.
There you go. Got him, boys. Got him.
Little bit of chin sanity over here. You know what I mean?
Doesn't take a lot of convincing.
Shed is a lot of fun to play.
And
man.
I guarantee you tell any mid laner that they get to play Huskar in a game, they will jump at the opportunity.
You'll appreciate this. Do you know what my team's name is?
What is your team's
Something-
name?
No.
Retirement home. Because
Is it a bunch of the
we're a bunch of old men playing Dota. I was asking B-Jack, because I think Jamokin asked me the other day. He's like, "Yeah, what's B-Jack's team's name?" And I found that out today, and it's Bathtub Club. And I go, man, your team name is like almost as bad as mine.
You know he came up with that. You know that's an
No,
Austin special.
that was like they ran that last season.
The Bathtub Club.
Yeah.
Tell me they're at least sponsored.
Who the fuck are they gonna be sponsored by? Whirlpool?
Yeah? Bro, could you imagine? Oof. Whirlpool sending me fucking baby. That would be.
That's
a
what I
sick
want.
sponsor.
I just want somebody to have like just a $1 check from some massive company. Like I want to so badly get like NVR, the home builder, to sponsor who I work for, to sponsor
Hey,
a
who-
Dota team.
Hey, when's your work gonna sponsor the PSGS Invitational?
Yeah.
We don't do
all
that kind of
listeners-
advertising.
Calling all listeners who
You
have
don't know until you
sponsorship
ask.
You've got a
ties.
point.
If you have
Get
a
me-
sponsorship,
Get me
tie,
your
get in
viewership
touch.
statistics, and maybe I can convince somebody. I'm not
There,
even
we
kidding.
had 7.6K on one stream.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show that. Oh, that'd be funny. I'll make a case. I
We
will
have to
make a
tweak.
case.
We have to tweak the demographic though.
Well,
Yeah.
let me talk about this actually live while we're here.
That's dangerous, but okay.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it is. But
Yeah.
because I'm gonna say this right now, if I don't
Send
talk
it.
about it now, I'm gonna completely fucking forget it. But
I'm
so
still gonna send it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna send it. So to make a very long story short, a friend of mine who works at Amazon in like their high up office, was talking with a friend of his, with a coworker the other day, and he revealed to him like, "Oh, you play Dota? Oh yeah, I used to play for DC."
No shit.
No shit. And I had asked him. I asked him if he would do an interview with us, and he said yes. I got us out
Oh,
of date and shit, but we're
awesome.
gonna have a previous. It played in TI3 for DC.
That is.
Who was on that roster? Was Bulba there yet? I
He
don't
was a
think so.
sub.
right?
He was a sub for them. So let me get it for you. But he subbed in for a game. I'll have to find exactly his
me-
name. But he did sub for them. But I'll look into it and get back to you guys. But mystery guest coming from an actual.
Oh no! I'm pulling this shit up on the Wikipedia right now. Like,
How do you guys feel about the Steam sale?
I'm trying to remember if it was either DC or Invictus. I'm trying to remember which one.
I'll
But
just
either
go-
way, I'll tell you
Victus?
right
He's
now-
Chinese.
Yes, he is.
I'll go podcast by myself.
Oh shit!
That is all sick. That'll widen our demographic.
Indeed, it will. But he was a sub for them, and he was 8K MMR back when 8K was like the highest people
Was
were.
yes. You tell me you were 8K back in TI3. I know you were good. You tell me you're 8K now.
It must have been
You're
IG.
still really good.
Yo, IG won that year.
Did IG win that year?
Have you guys?
DC didn't make it, by the way. DC, I don't think came until TI4.
Fair enough. I'll get more details though. But the dude is. I'll say this right now. The dude is a fucking genius. Like incredibly well paid, high up at Amazon now. Like it goes.
Do you
to show
think he
like,
would want to sponsor the PSGS Invitational?
Invitational.
I'll talk to him.
Well, ask him live on air. No better time to pressure sponsors than the sponsorship.
You got a point there. Or he'll just say no and then hang up the call, and the interview's over. And then we'll just vamp for the next 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So
we'll get him
okay,
at the end.
I'm going to derail this a bit because I have to bring attention to something. It's your civic duties. The Steam Awards.
Oh,
Have you guys voted?
no,
No.
I'm not.
Why?
Because Dota never comes up in that shit.
Dota is literally in it.
I forgot they exist.
Dota is in it.
TI6, by the way.
And I'm sorry.
Dota
but-
2
and here-
is
here-
under Labor of Love.
So a specific Jake Canner was a sub on the TI6 DC roster.
TI6.
You know who Jake Canner is, Walshy?
Who's Jake Canner?
Really, you don't know. Sir Action Slacks?
He was. Oh my god! I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
about
right.
this.
It's on the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
He was a sub.
Yeah, Slacks couldn't play.
Yeah,
in
Slacks
their
always
last
talks about this.
generation.
Like if 3
Or-
people died, he would have played on the TI stage.
He was the second sub, right behind USH.
Thank God they didn't.
Well,
need
yeah,
him.
3 people. Or third string. Sorry.
Oh, that's so funny.
Still
You know,
has
dude, he voted for
Weehaw
Game
and
of the Year.
Rezo as the.
Shame on you, Greco.
Yeah. Speaking of the pro scene, though, close qualifiers are over. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not,
So we have. You did not. Ooh. Why not?
because I don't pay
why?
attention to close quals. Talk to me about
Well,
it.
you
though. What
should,
happened?
because if you're unaware, Division 1, Division 2 are going to be running at different times now. So Division 1 starts on January 9th, and then Division 2 starts on January 31st. So they're not running at the same time, which means we're going to get to see a lot more of the Div 2 play across the board.
Which is something we've been
get to
pushing for, right?
yeah, and get to know some of the teams, like Fart Studios and Legacy were the ones that made it from North America. Little Nick is the big name that I recognize, at least from Legacy. Pingu as well. And then Fart Studios is Jenkins and BSJ.
Yeah, what the
And
Jenkins is
Annihilate.
just hooking up,
And
and
Newsham.
Yeah.
yeah, BSJ is on these just the absolute, like, it just feels like the meme teams, man, the meme dream team.
Dude, they beat Arkosh.
I don't think everyone beat Arkosh. Arkosh did not do well.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say Arkosh had a changing of the guard, didn't they? BSJ was on Arkosh, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I
so it
was- yeah, he
Jenkins,
was.
And I think Newsham.
So I was listening to the cast that Slacks and Cap was doing. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, what's going to go on with Arkosh?" And they're both like, "It's done. Like, we're not bringing it back. Too much time, like, kind of put into it, like no return, kind of things, and it's just like it's just dead." So
Well, they tried to do having a professional team in a weird way. Like their business model was not like I think every other team that's existed other than Fart Studios.
their business model was 100%. We're gonna meme.
100, yeah, they were gonna
And
meme and have a bunch of clout and then try to run off that. But that doesn't win you tournaments where you make money in Dota.
no, not when your focus going in is just we're gonna dick around. But I mean, they did have Z Freak, Febby, Excalibur, Monkeys. Like they did have like a couple decent
Oh,
players,
crap.
but
From Monopoly, is Alien Mana Banana, and he actually posted in the PSGS.
he did actually. I didn't notice
Server.
he was on it. Apparently, Monopoly broke up or he got kicked because
One of the-
he is looking for a team.
He's looking for a team.
So, if you need a 9K mid player, Alien Mana Banana,
I highly recommend.
yeah, sure. I'm sure he's a good dude.
I'm sure he's better than me.
I can guarantee you he's better than me.
I think I
But-
could,
No one's better than you.
I could take him.
To recap as well, Div 2, we have Balrogs and Lava Esports. I don't know if I know any of these guys on these two.
On which teams?
Balrogs and Lava Esports, CSAs. As much as I like SA
yeah.
Dota, I just don't know any of the tier 2 teams.
No. I enjoy watching it a lot, but I don't
Their style of Dota is so fun.
into it.
It's so fun to watch. Drinkwater and Spawn Team were from SCA. Now, is this the Miracle from before that was on the TS stage? It's on this?
What team?
From Drinkwater?
No.
He was previously Enigma Galaxy SCA, was on IG Vitality.
Oh.
Has 67,000 in winnings. So maybe he's from Singapore. Which most
Me
of
too.
SEA really is like from Singapore. It's like Singapore, Philippines, Thailand actually has an almost entire Thailand team.
Really?
Yeah,
That's kind of dope.
it's actually kind of cool to look at these like Div 2. Like, there's almost an entire Thailand team, almost an entire an entire Filipino team, an entire Indonesian team, almost an entire Malaysian team, almost another entire Indonesian team, almost another entire Filipino team, and an entire Malaysian team. Like it's like you see some of the like big D1 teams, and it's like they're pulling people from all over the place. Like they may be NA, but they're not actually NA players. Like the last EG team, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to see actually regions sticking together. Now SEA really hasn't done shit recently. You know what I mean? Like Boom and Talon kind of both like bombed out. Fnatic didn't even make it, did they? They were the
I forget.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
he-
kind of got
Didn't
kicked
they
out.
get who got banned? Because there was that whole banning thing for account sharing.
Oh, dude, I have no idea. There was a whole list. Most of them were like guys that are aspiring, like could have started their career in D2. But most of them, I honestly I couldn't tell you any of them.
Yeah. I was
But,
reading a bunch about it, but I wasn't, you know, focusing hard on it.
going into the China YBB Gaming outsiders from China. I don't recognize any of these guys. Lu 70 Beyond ZZQ. ZZQ was I think I recognize. He was on eHome last season. And then XM Echo SRF YDS outside. I don't recognize any of them. I'm actually excited, like the new format, to get to know some of these Division 2 teams. Like and watch their gameplay because it is good. Like it is really good Dota. Looking at EEU, Hydra, and Sigma YNT. No one really.
Have you seen the prize pool breakdown for Div 2?
It's
17,000, 16,000, 15,000, 11,000, 9, 7. It's like your first, second, or third. It's like, not the same.
I mean,
it barely pays your fare to get there.
No, but it
Look-
does pay money, which is something, I guess.
I mean, look at the major money. Or for winning, like,
I mean, but that's D1, right? Like, I mean, even D1 like isn't crazy.
no,
I
it's
mean,
not. I mean,
it's-
finishing 8th in D1 gets you better than winning D2,
Yeah.
which doesn't make any sense because if you win D2, if you're first, second in D2, you go to D1. And if you're bottom 2 in Div 1, you go to Div 2. So, it's kind of weird how you're getting knocked down, but you're still making more.
the thing that I
That's
appreciate about the D1 prize pool is the thought process of just going in. It's like they're like, no one wants to fucking think about this. Let's put the intern in charge. Okay, 30,000. Okay, we gotta make it a little bit less, 28,000. This is boring. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
I mean,
God.
they're clearly just showing.
it moves on with this
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, they're here for the DPC points. You're not here for the money, I guess.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah,
The
I
real
mean it's
prize.
100% that, and then trying to get into the like the majors and minors and all that stuff. Or did they add back minors? Hold on. No, right?
Just think about it. Take that 30,000. You have your org fee. You have your coaches. You have 5
Oh, you-
players.
Well, that's why
That's
orgs.
nothing.
That's why orgs have to pay salaries now.
Of course.
The majority of the money really isn't even coming from like
No, it's coming from
tournaments
sponsors
anymore. It's coming from sponsors.
until TI.
Yeah, and then it's make or break, and that's when you see all these fucking massive like roster shuffles and all that.
But okay, let's be fair. They're making 30,000 in 20 days. It runs from the 9th till the 29th. So like, I mean, that's not bad, but it's just smaller than I thought.
Yeah. I mean,
Moving on though, because
It's really longer than that because then you have that entire break. It's like 2 months.
no, but you're only working 20 days. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
fair.
And then the major.
In quotes, working 20 days.
Do you
Here's a
think
question.
it's better that D1 starts off and goes D1, D2 than major? Or do you think it would be better with D2, D1 major? Like,
No, I like the break.
you like to break? I guess it does allow you to boot camp a little bit, have like a week or two off, boot camp real hard.
It
go
also
into the
fixes
major.
all the visa issues that.
Yeah,
used to
that's
be tag
true.
teams.
Yeah. Well, so you were saying something?
Well, another thing that I've been having on my mind, just let alone from just all the DPC scene and everything, is when they're going to look to add the new hero.
Probably in the major. Oh
In
no,
the
they
major?
said it was. They said it was like no, like after the major. No, they said
I
it was
think
supposed
it's
to be
coming with
coming
the next patch,
up,
which will be
probably within the
after
next
major,
week
most
or
likely.
two, right?
It's either in the next week or two, which I don't like because then the quals, like I talked about this previously, but I don't like how if a patch comes out in the next week or two, I don't like how the qualifiers to get into this season happened more or less on the TI patch. I know it's not exactly the TI patch, but
That's the part
My-
I fucking hate.
relatively much. I don't like how the qualifiers is going to happen on this different patch, and then the whole DPC season and the major are all going to be run on this other patch. That doesn't make sense to me. That
The
just
thing-
sounds wrong.
The thing that sounds the most wrong to me is just the fact that there wasn't a patch before the quals. Like, why are we still on the same patch?
Ice Fraud
That
doesn't
TI
work.
was.
Yeah, nothing has
I-
changed.
Ice Frog, much like Ben last week, has abandoned us.
I mean, you're not wrong. Ice Frog has stopped working on Dota 2.
Where's he gone?
We might find out during the Steam Awards.
He's
I was trying to
still
allude
upset
to, but
about
that's
people
fine.
making fun of his cat. All right,
I don't
leave
think
the man alone.
so. He could be though. Yeah, like I don't like how we didn't get a patch, and then I almost feel like we might as well just run this season, or this tour 1 on this patch, because it's only that makes like I don't like having the major be on a different patch than the qualifiers were. That's just kind of stupid to me.
Yeah,
But I also don't want to wait, 2.5 months, 3 months to get this new hero and the new patch. Like I want it now, not
it's gotta come up, right? Like, it's gotta be soon.
like the new hero won't matter too. Like it's not gonna
The
be
hero doesn't matter. The patch matters, and
Okay, hold up. No, this hero matters because if it's not an agi ranged core,
it's
I'm
a
gonna lose it.
position for like all the
No.
rest of them.
Fucking lose it.
It's a position for like all the
I
other.
will lose it.
It's a strength offlaner. God damn it!
It's it's a melee.
No. Not pistol whipping.
We're pistol whipping in the position 4 spot.
Gonna reposition people with pistol whips.
I'm trying to think like the recent heroes that have been released, what all has been positioned for? Because I've recently started playing Primal Beast in 4. And it actually slaps.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it slaps. It's really good. Like you're at level 2, really at level 1, it's similar to like the old Leshrac 4, where at level 1 you can pretty much trade significantly more efficiently as long as you start with boots than anything that you're going to be landing against. And then once you get to level 2 and then you can charge, it's all of a sudden a better spear breaker because it's faster and it does a fuck ton of damage. You know what I mean?
So since 7.0, we've gotten 11 heroes, and 3 of which I would say are not positioned for heroes.
Now,
on the whole.
yeah, no, it's
We've
a very
had-
careful argument of what's a position for. Like, if it's able to be
Well,
played,
no,
as a
of
position
course.
for, right?
Of course.
Like,
I'm
Monkey
saying
King,
like position 4 viable though.
Yeah.
You know.
like MK is a viable possible.
Yeah. List them. Like
So
So,
Monkey
Monkey
King,
King
yep.
was the first one, 7.0. We got
Okay.
Monkey King.
Position 4. Yes.
Dark Willow was next, 7.07.
Very position 4.
Position 4. We got Pangolier, 7.07.
Position 4.
I would say more of a. I don't see it as a 4.
This
I see more
meta
of
2 or 3, but had a clear
Yeah.
time.
It had a
Clear
time in
time
4.
that it was
I didn't count him as 1.
You should, because it's still being played as a 4 in a lot of like pubs and even like pro games.
Hmm.
The next
Like,
was
it's just
Grimstroke,
Okay,
7.19.
4-5.
Grimstroke 4-5.
4.5. Then we had Mars, 7.21C.
Yeah, not you can't really say that one 4. Like I've seen
3-2.
it in like 4-5, but it's not
Yeah,
viable.
3-2.
Yeah.
Snapfire,
Even 1.
7.22.
Even 1 if you like
Yeah, even 1.
season.
You can
Yep.
see plus 1 Mars. Then there's Snapfire, 7.23.
2,
Position
4, 5.
4.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Then there's Void Spirit.
Position
Not
4.
really a 4.
I ran it pretty heavy.
Yeah, you
I
used
ran
to
it.
run the
Had
shit out of
sometimes
it.
as a 4.
It's like Pengo. Like,
But
it's
I'm
had
looking
its
at. I'm
time.
kind of more looking at where Dota is now, more so than.
Well, if you're looking at Dota, like I'm talking, like if we're looking at the heroes in general, like that hero is very much been a position 4. Like
But there's probably
one
also
point.
not many heroes that have.
in this
not been
meta, in this
position
meta,
4.
sure. Like in this meta, for the most part, I probably wouldn't even say Pengo is.
Like, do you count Faceless Void as a support? Would you say? He's
Depends on who you
possible
ask.
5?
It depends on who you
asking
ask.
I'm asking you, not
Me?
some of the clones.
No.
Exactly, but people run him as it. So like, yeah, it's kind of a thing, but
Yeah, but like there was a legitimate place in a meta for position 4 Void Spirit.
okay. And then there was Hoodwink after that,
Okay,
7.28. Then Dawnbreaker, 7.29.
sure.
Then
no, sure.
Mercy, and Primal.
Can I just say really quickly that I'm looking on for that information?
I'm
looking
giving
on the, on
one.
the Wikipedia page, the fandom page, and there's a popular section, like a popular pages. Do you know what the very top one is for me?
What's that?
It's razor counters.
Oh,
That's funny.
don't we all want to know those right now?
like people are just like the moment they see a razor, it's like what do I do? Dude,
Was hardly
Hero
picked
Spirit
by the
Festival?
was hardly contested
At all.
in the close qualifiers.
yet is like the number one picked hero in every pub.
Him and Ricky.
Ricky's back.
Oh, Ricky 4
Oz.
is fucking back, dude.
Oz 4-5 Ricky's.
It feels good.
Is it just
It
the
is
stand?
too
Is it the
strong.
typical meteor hammer build, or what do you go?
No,
No.
it's not the mean hammer. You just sleep dart.
Sleeping Dart.
Oh, you fucking need.
What, you just sit in the back of fights hitting people with it?
Sleeping Dart and throw smoke
Sleep dart,
clouds.
throw smokes. And with the Octarine, you have 100% upcharge with smoke.
Really?
Mm, There's
That's
literally no
strong.
cooldown. Like, yes.
That sounds heinous.
Okay, so then out of the 11 heroes, you guys the
One.
group agrees that 1 is not a pause for.
One's not viable
Which-
yet for it.
If trend, keeps going, pretty freaking confident it's gonna be a 4. How many were melee and how many were ranged? That's the other question.
I'd
Do
also
we
like to
count
point
Monkey
out,
King as melee or range?
You have to count it melee, but it feels ranged, don't it?
6 for melee.
so really balanced actually.
For supports. I didn't count Mars.
Yeah. I was just
Seven.
don't forget the
Okay,
best
so
4 they
7
added, Arc Warden 4. You can't forget Arc Warden 4, dude.
Well, no, Underlord came after or before. It goes Arc Warden released and then Underlord released and then Monkey King.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
But I was talking from 7.0 because it was a nice ground.
What were the last 3, like, in order melee range? Just, like, list them out as melee or ranged. The last 3 heroes released.
Primal,
Melee,
Marshy, Dawn.
ranged, melee.
Could be a range. Still sticking with pistol whipping.
Whoa, hold on a second. Monkey King melee. Dark Willow ranged. Pango melee. Grimstroke range. Mars melee. Snapfire range. Void Spirit melee. Hoodwink range.
We broke the
Dawnbreaker
code.
We broke it.
Yeah,
It
but then-
alternates.
Yeah, but
It
then
is a range
hold the fuck
hero.
on there. Hold the fuck on. Then it's Dawnbreaker Marcy Primal. So admittedly, we're due for a ranged hero.
Holy shit! This combo actually went for a while because it went Arc Warden, range, Underlord, melee, and then it just boop 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 boop. Boop. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Imagine breaking a pattern you've had for
Where was
like
Void?
12 heroes.
Oh yeah, Void Spirit. Yeah, that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy. We alternated for a long time. And
So
then
what was it before then? It was probably like Winter Wyvern.
Yeah.
And then range, and then I think Visage was before, like right before Visage or Techies. Range.
No.
And
Oracle.
Oracle. Okay, so it was like range, and then the spirits of melee.
Yeah, are we doing trivia right now? What's happening here?
Well, Ben didn't make the game like he was supposed to.
Was I
That's
supposed to
true.
make
It was
a game
his
for this
turn.
one?
Yeah, it was his turn to make the game.
Shit.
It was your turn.
That's kind of crazy. We broke the code.
Yeah.
Gotta come up with a game.
Who are the starting heroes in the first alpha? How many heroes did we have?
A few.
54.
I have to count. So like, top
Let's do this. Just because I was listening to another podcast, what position did Bulba play in TI2?
there was 24 heroes in the first
Oh, really?
alpha.
And Morphling was wow, dude. Morphling has been
So
around since
fuck
the
my
alpha.
trivia.
Morphling's been around since the alpha, and he fucking still hasn't gotten a remodel.
I'm
lot of
asking this. I'm asking this. What position did Bulba play in TI2?
What do you have 4?
I don't know what position Bulba played.
You
in
have one
TI2.
of 5.
Drafter.
No, you didn't draft actually. I don't think until TI4.
What the fuck you doing DI for?
I'll give you a hint. It's in the mid lane.
Oh, it's
Two.
three.
Final answer.
Yes,
What is
you got
position
it.
two?
Yeah.
No,
What is
3.
position 2?
TI3, what position did he play?
DI3.
What is position 2?
Nope.
What is
Position
position 4?
3.
Fuck.
Next TI, what did he play?
DI4.
What is position 4?
He played 4. And then the next one was position
What is position
5.
5?
Yeah.
What a legend, dude.
No, the funniest thing on that podcast though, so they made they're asking like rapid fire questions to them that fans asked. Apparently that's how they start all their podcasts with guests. And one of the questions in the rapid fire was favorite hero, Storm or any other fucking hero. And he goes, Storm.
I agree. Storm.
But and then he was like, he goes, unironically, he goes, Storm is or was my favorite hero in TI2.
That's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Storm's like, I feel like Storm's every mid laner's favorite hero because you just don't pop off harder.
Spirits are just fun heroes, right? Like,
They really are.
Remember,
you-
I was
you-
gonna have a spirit match.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? I was
One of
gonna
them
have
And
a
had
then
to
he
spirit
be
picked,
match.
then he
Spirit.
picked Mars. He was gonna do Ember versus Storm, and then he switched from Ember to Mars, and then lost lane
Yeah,
and griefed my game.
did not agree for that game.
It was your fault.
I will. Bull. That is blasphemy. You will not out me on my podcast. I went 3-10, just like you did. Just like you did, 3-10. Hey, it's not our fault. The enemy
I
boss 5 gyro is 16, 5, and 19. Like,
You were meant
sorry.
to carry us, you fool.
Oh, I remember that game. Oh, I was playing Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah.
And you open the game with, I don't really know how to play Monkey, so.
I told you the game before I was going to play Monkey. It was probably going to be rough because I don't play the hero that I got banned. And then
Yeah, I played
the
Monkey.
next game was when I got Monkey. You're like, I'm going to have a spirit matchup. Mars.
No, Bloodseeker stole that from me. Killed that from me.
I was
Off lane Bloodseeker with safe lane PA. What was I gonna do?
I was getting abused by pings from our position 3
Our Bloodseeker?
Bloodseekers.
Oh, dude, he was. It felt like we were playing with Laushi. The amount of times this guy pinged, it was
That's
ridiculous.
right. Well, she is the BM pinger.
Bullshit.
You have the most pings out of anyone I know on Open Dota.
Brother, I didn't find this.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Of
No, dude. There's
anybody,
no
dude.
way.
I took a
There is a way.
screenshot a long while ago. I don't remember where exactly this is at, but it's
I have to go look
somewhere,
this up now.
and I'm gonna
God damn it.
find it because I remember how just looking at this like, what the fuck happened? Why did you ping like 300 times
per minute
in one
or
game?
something like that.
Oh, it
Okay,
was
see, no, 300's low. 300's a real low.
300 pings.
Yeah,
is
300 pings is a
low?
low number for
The
me.
most I ever had was like 40.
Yeah, no, dude, the
Yeah.
300 is a low number for me by far. Hold on. That's like I could easily see doing 500 to 600.
I don't know. What's your Steam name right now?
Lord Large Quads. Hold on. Pros, records, totals, counts, histograms. Histograms. What the fuck? Trends, ward map, ranking, activity. Is it activity?
Histograms.
It's not histograms.
Yes, it is.
Kills. Oh, here it is. Pings. All right. Let me see. Stuns, throws. Throws? Is that how many times I've thrown?
But that's a lot.
That's a high fucking number, dude. Matt pings. Here we go. Man, my highest is 370. That's upsetting.
No, 570, sir.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
570 pings in a game.
I had. Hey,
Please look up mine.
let me just
Just in
say really
comparison.
quickly. I have like all my matches. Yeah, they sit quite comfortably around like certain like how many. I have 2 that are really high. I got one that's 570 and one's 420, and I lost that one. Fuck.
That's kind of sad.
I just want to know what mine were.
I will grab yours right now. Matt.
Because it couldn't be over like 40, maybe 50
Your
tops.
most is 93 pings.
Oh, shit.
You did not win.
You gotta get them pings up, dude.
You got 2 games at 87 pings, 3 games at 84 pings. It turns out when you ping a lot, it's not going good, is what I'm learning from these stats.
Hey, 570
It
pings. and I
probably
won.
means I'm
All right.
pissed the fuck off.
570 pings and I won.
You average, or you're most likely going to ping 3 times in a game.
Me?
Yeah.
I pinged
Your
30.
30 I can see. 30's not a lot. Like 30's like, hey, they're here, or here's a ward, or like things like that. It's
I can't imagine how many times I didn't ping in a game.
I mean, Gemmo, back me up on this. It's just so much faster to communicate through ping than it is through voice chat. Like, it's just, like, obviously, like, it's dog shit to try and communicate anything through text. But,
Okay.
like,
Pinging 570 times, maybe at some point you want to use your voice.
no, 100%
Because
I got in a
the
pinging
point
war
is
with
not
somebody.
getting across.
100% I got in a pinging war with someone.
When I ping, I lose more games when I ping 0 times. I have 135 matches where I did not ping.
I have 240 where I didn't ping. You know what my win
And we
rate
all
is?
tend to lose. We all tend to lose with 0 pings. Actually, this is
Yeah.
we might be revealing something here.
What is- what
No
is this
ping
at?
is bad.
38%
at?
win rate.
Is this open Dota?
Yeah, this is open Dota.
Yeah, open Dota. Like we're derailing from the podcast real quick, but like, guys, we're telling you the secrets to suckies right here.
Shut the fuck up.
Get your
The
beans
key-
out.
Yeah, get your peens out. Write this down. So it looks like the key to suckies is really at least 3 pings.
Just
3 to 6
game
pings. You know,
change
it
your
looks
win
like a
rate.
sweet spot.
See, mine's actually 30. Mine actually is 30. I got a 60% win rate when I do 30 pings a match. So my median is my highest win rate. That's weird. But it makes sense.
30 ping. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? That's a
How do you
perfectly
ping
fine number.
30 times? Okay, Greco's pinged 30 times in 20 games.
Because when somebody's a dipshit, dude, fucking yeah, good.
I've only pinged 30 times in 36 games.
Because if somebody's not listening, dude, and isn't aware of the map, like the best thing you can do to make
What,
them
what is
aware
this in? Is this
spam
in
ping.
counts or some shit? Where the fuck did you find this?
Go
Under
to
your profile, go to histograms.
Yeah, go to histograms. And
And then there's a
thing on the
little
left
select.
says
Where would histogram? Oh, here's histograms.
Oh, if you can read.
Ooh,
it'll be in the
rapier
screen.
purchases. How many times have I purchased a rapier? I've purchased a rapier once in 5 matches. I have an 80% win rate.
Oh, I've thrown 277 matches.
Hold on. What's my most TPs I've purchased in a game? I've purchased 23 TPs in a game, and I've won that match.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Let's see, what about sentries
TP's purchased. Let's see.
I want
So
some
wait,
20
these are
TPs.
these are
I've bought
throws.
50 sentries in a match.
I don't know what throws is.
I don't know either, but my largest one is 584. But it's also under
I think that's
0.
gold.
23.
Maximum gold advantage in a lost game.
Oh,
I lost a game with 33,000 net worth.
Maximum gold advantage in a loss.
I
game.
lost one with 39,390.
Oh, fucking hell.
I wish I could just bring that one up. I just want to know what the fuck happened.
I won a game with 53,000 gold. Where's rapiers?
Percentage of
Walshy,
lane
you know the
gold.
rapier joke, Walshy?
I don't have a rapier joke.
You know the rapier joke.
I'm
Don't
not-
say it,
Shut the fuck up.
but you know it.
I do. I have a match where I had 1,400 gold per minute, and I lost.
What does your kill pages look like? I gotta look at this, actually.
Kill pages? What kill pages?
There's kills. That's what it defaults to.
Oh yeah, my highest kills is
Crazy.
40.
I win.
What you got?
I don't know where it's at. Here it is.
42. He has 2 games at
42.
42, and he only won one of them. That says something.
And one of them was playing Visage.
All right, let's go compare dick sizes after the podcast is done.
No. Interesting. I have to get a lot more kills in a game to be successful than you guys do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Kill-
fun to quantify that, though.
Play POS 3, dude. You just kill people for a job. It's great.
Like,
Your
you
entire
get 6
purpose.
kills, you're already in a positive win rate. For both of you.
That's
At
true.
6
If I get
kills,
6
I have a negative. I have to have at least 8 kills to have a positive win rate.
If I get
anything
6,
under
my
8,
win
I
rate
don't know.
is 54%.
Mine's 56. And it literally only goes up from there. If I have any more kills than 6 in a game, my win rate is incredibly high.
For me to have a positive win rate, though, in the same sense, I have to have 14 assists.
Oh, the assist game. That's a good one to ask.
Mine's probably extremely low.
Which for anybody who
Like,
doesn't
well,
care, look at Open Dota, everyone. Like, it's actually got a lot of really good.
So, in order for me to win, I have to go 6, 6, and 14.
I have to go 8 and 8. Actually, now I'm curious about deaths. As
I have
well.
I have a 50-50 chance of winning if I've died 20 times.
What was your
If I die 20 times, I have a 100% win rate.
See,
You do,
Holy
dude. Just
shit.
die.
Just
If I
die.
die 28 times, I lose.
yeah, here's the
Every
here's the
time.
really shocking thing is that at 0 deaths, I actually don't have a 100% win rate, which means that there's games that I've not died and I've still lost.
Oh, that's kind of weird as an offlaner. I know that feeling as a carry, but as an offlaner, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean it has to be single fucking instances though.
At what
92%.
point? At
Stomps.
what point have you died too much? What's that number for you guys?
When have I gone off the deep end?
7.
Yeah. When is it negative or under 50, under 500?
Mine is at 9 deaths. 9 deaths, and then I start to lose.
All right, so we're going to look at one thing, and then we're going to end this podcast because we're getting way off the rails.
I'm having fun.
Go to your word cloud.
No.
Yes,
No.
We have a word cloud.
No.
you have a word cloud.
Don't
Oh my
go
God,
to
we
your
have a
word
word
cloud.
cloud. Oh,
And then your 5 biggest words.
How do you? Where
I
do you
want to
see
hear
it?
them.
Oh, there it is.
Because mine is
Uh,
LOL, well played, GG, easy, and yawn.
Mine is GG, G, U, no, and LOL.
mine's GG, easy, you, mid, and fuck.
What is your alt chat? Word said alt chat.
Oh, that's all
Word-
chat.
Oh, words read alt chat. Oh, interesting.
Words
Consider
said
Oh.
versus words read. What does words read mean?
What do people say to you?
People say to me?
Yeah.
People say GG,
I
well
see.
played and easy.
Fuck is pretty big for
GG,
you.
well played, easy, XD, and report.
Fuck is pretty big to Welshie. I'm just gonna point that out.
That's funny.
Also, shit. Whoa, Welshie. People are saying some bad words to you.
Oh yeah, dude, I got some real bad ones in there. Let me see. Why is it? Oh, the biggest one is have fun. One of the bigger ones, have fun. Me, GG, well played. You, lol, easy, my all good game hero. Okay,
You say yawn, Greco?
dude,
Yawn
he
is
says
what-
yawn
what-
after
I-
every fucking game.
Instead of saying easy, I usually say yawn.
That's like somebody driving past you, and instead of flipping you off, they give you a thumbs down. You know, like
Dude,
Well, no.
hold on, just real quick. Kathy just looked up.
I,
Hers
uh,
was blank. How the fuck you have
my
a blank?
somebody flips me off is usually 2 yanks and a throw it at them. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, dude, you
That's
say
usually
yawn
what I
after
do.
fucking all these games.
I do say
Every
yawn a
fucking
lot.
game that we play, I know you say
Every
fucking
time we win, I just hit them with a
I
yawn.
see me on your word cloud. Actually, Greco.
You see Jamokin?
I see
Where?
Jamo. Left.
I can't. Mine's really small for
2/3
some
down.
reason. I can't see it.
2/3 down on the left. I see Welshie says Dops. I see Dops in there. Who else is Welshie shit talking? Mom.
But do you see mom in there?
I see mom in yours.
We're chatting all said. Oh, there's some inappropriate words. Axe. Axe is in there.
Yeah,
And it's actually pretty beefy size. Oh god. Let me see what else. Sins, fucked, Dagon. Staples? Why is Staples so big?
All right. Well, we're gonna shut down this podcast while we keep having fun on the Open Dota. But thanks everybody. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year. Looking forward to what's gonna come next year, and really keep exploring where this is gonna take us. And looking forward to coming into the new year with the boys.
On our way to episode
So thanks
100,
again for
baby.
watching. Yee. What does PSGS stand for?
Nothing.